So ESPN showed their graphics for the WNBA season. Um, and it is a funny one. It's a funny one because nothing they said is wrong, but the way people are reacting to it is like, oh, but I thought Caitlin Clark. And the only words I'm going to use to describe it is yes. Yes, we thought Caitlin Clark, and Caitlin Clark was kind of right. Like, it's like all you said about a golden goose who happened to miss nearly the entire season. You do realize that non-Caitlin Clark games, like, you do realize Fever games were down big, and Fever were still the most watched team in the league this year by double. The Fever doubled everyone else's viewership. And you know, I was saying, oh, the Fever had 41 nationally televised games. Well, yeah, I think the Aces had like 38. Like, it's not like weren't a bunch of teams that had like high 30s. I think it was the Liberty at 40, I think. It was like 40 v 41. The Fever doubled everyone's viewership without Caitlin Clark. And also, no shit, it was the biggest viewed regular season ever. There were 44 extra games. And like countless extra games on national TV. Like, I'm sorry. It's like me. It's like if I had if on YouTube I decided to upload. Well, I upload too much on this channel anyway. But it would be like, let's just say on my gaming channel, where it's dead. I barely used it for 2 years. I decided to upload every single day for a month, and then started pitching that it's the best month. It's the best month of all time. It's like, yeah, no shit. I just put more out there. There's been more out there for people. The average on national TV, they're like, oh, look, the average viewership for all these games is higher. It's like, well, yeah, no shit. They're all on national TV. Like, the only games to crack 1.5 million viewers in the regular season were all Fever games. And I think it was like 15 of them were Fever games. The Fever continued to push boundaries. The Fever continued to get 2 million views in games even without Caitlin Clark. In the playoffs, the Indiana Fever versus the Atlanta Dream had higher average viewership than the WNBA finals. Like, you might be saying, oh, but like the finals was like, it was a blowout, but like it went from 1.9 to 1.2 to 1.2 to 1.2. Like, the finals last year, the 4 games combined in the finals had less total viewership than the 2 games the Indiana Fever, maybe, yeah, you know what, based on the new metrics, the new way they do the TV ratings, and it's not a WNBA thing, it's just a thing in general, the Fever would have averaged over 3 million viewers in that first round of the playoffs with Caitlin Clark. The finals averaged like 1.4 million viewers. And that's with the new ones, which is like 1 million viewers in the old metrics. Last year's finals went up and up and up and up and up until game 5. This year's finals went down and down and down and down. And this was a series until the end of game 3. And people still didn't watch. Most viewed skills and 3-point contest ever. Most viewed opening weekend ever. No shit, you put Caitlin Clark against Angel Reese. Like, we have to be honest here. Like, you put Caitlin Clark against Angel Reese. It's going to happen. But like, this is obviously just PR. ESPN's going to spin the PR in whatever way they want. Like, they always are. Like, you do realize that even when talking about the finals, they were like most viewed / other takeaway 2024. Like 90% of the viewership things take discount 2024 because they believe it's an anomaly. Like, most of the PR statements literally omit an entire year or don't put the context that, well, yeah, it was the most viewed postseason ever. Why was it the most viewed postseason ever? Because the Indiana Fever played like 7 games compared to 2 last year. It's as simple as that. Non-Fever games were not viewed that much more this year than last year. A bit more. I'll give it to them a bit more. Not that much more. If you take out the Fever, if the Atlanta Dream beat the Indiana Fever, this doesn't happen. Like, And people were like, oh, but like Caitlyn wasn't playing. It's like, well, yeah, no shit. Caitlyn fans are become fans of the Fever. They're going to watch the Fever play. Like, it is what it is. That's kind of sports. Like, Barcelona were the biggest team in the world during Messi's entire era, even at times when Messi was injured. Like, and they were nowhere near it before Messi. I'm old enough to remember when Barcelona were struggling to qualify for the Champions League pre-Ronaldinho. Like, Real Madrid, as much as they had their Galacticos, they were not what they were with Ronaldo before Ronaldo. Like, it is what it is. Like, players can bring people into a team. Leeds United, prime example. Like, before Marcelo Bielsa got there, who was a coach, and what he did to that team. They didn't even open the upper stand in games. And now Leeds have sold out pretty much every game for the last 5 seasons. Like, that kind of happens. That happens in sports. But the problem is, like, but, we thought the fan base clinging to the opening weekend record because everything prospered without Caitlyn. It's like, you do realise even if you just take away the Caitlyn games, it's not more than last year. Even with the 44 extra games. Because Caitlyn's games, like, Caitlin Clark played in 8 nationally televised games on ESPN and ABC. They were the top 8 most viewed games this season. The All-Star Game views halved. They halved. So we've got to be honest here. There isn't a needle mover, there is a needle. And it is a positive thing the league's growing. It's a positive thing the league's growing. But every one of these ESPN things is some sort of gotcha. There are asterisks on every one of these, except for the skills and 3-point contest, I guess. That's actually bigger. That actually did better. Caitlyn didn't play in it. Cool. I mean, Breanna was in the 3-point contest, and I mean, I guess we all want to. I guess Natasha Cloud can take some credit for the skills contest, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, is this a big deal? Not really. It's just people trying to make it a big deal because, I mean, they just hate Caitlyn, so they're trying to make this a big deal. Look, we don't need Caitlyn. I mean this when I say this. If Caitlyn was to just take her ball and go home, the league goes into lockout because the CBA will never happen. And the good thing is that the viewership is up without Caitlyn. So players will definitely get what they want in the CBA. They will definitely get what they want. But let's be real. Let's be 100% real. If Caitlyn Clark does not set foot in the double, or if Caitlyn Clark decided that, you know what, like, let's just say, if she decided, I want to be an accountant. Look, I can, I'm getting this, I got this scholarship to an accountant firm. I'm going to make 200. I'm going to eventually make 200k a year. I'm never going to make that in the W. I want to be an accountant. She obviously wouldn't. Let's just say she wanted to be an accountant. We would still see most watched regular season ever, most watched postseason ever. We'd still see all these numbers. But they'd all be halved. Because let's be real, there was exponential growth with Caitlyn Clark. And the trajectory is still up and up and up. But it's slightly up and up and up without Caitlyn. And then Caitlyn has caused the explosive growth. And people wanting to, as some sort of a gotcha. Let's be real, all the WNBA Twitter accounts that are getting more than 6 likes per post, you wouldn't be if it wasn't for Caitlyn. And I'm going to be honest as well. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her either. Anyway, I'll see you guys.